Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a modern house for all of your city building needs. In this video, part 1, we will focus on the actual house building itself, which includes everything that you have seen on the screen up to now. In part 2, which you can find a link for down below in the description, we will focus on the inside of the house. Fun fact, I am hidden somewhere in the intro of this video. Leave a comment down below letting me know if, where and when you spotted me. The first person to get it right will have their comment pinned. This is the amount of space required to make the build, a 30 block wide by 26 block long area as represented by this very handy grid on the screen. To find the starting position, begin at the front left hand corner of the grid, count backwards and find the 9th block. That is where we begin. And here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Please do make sure that you have access to all of these. Begin by placing 2 smooth quartz blocks on top of each other. 1, 2. And then extend to the right by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Place 2 smooth quartz stair. 1, 2. And then 4 smooth quartz block. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 birch planks. 1, 2. And then 10 smooth quartz block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 2 birch stair, 1, 2, and then a smooth quartz block, which we then want to extend backwards by 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We can then extend all the way across the back of the build, and the goal is to join all the way back to where we first started. So we are essentially creating a nice rectangular shape. We then want to fill that rectangular shape in using birch planks. Next, we are just going to connect the smooth quartz rectangle that we have created all the way down to the ground. It's actually only necessary for us to connect the left, back and right sides down to the ground. We can sort the front out a little bit later. And whilst we are here, we can add a row of smooth quartz block on top of the right, back, and some of this left side. Place smooth quartz about halfway up the side of the rectangle here. This leads us all the way back to the very front of the build, where we want to extend these 2 blocks forwards by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We also want to do the same here to the right of these stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We also want to do the same here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 more places. We want to extend just at the bottom, smooth quartz block forwards by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the same here as well. So just extend down and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in total, we should have this. Next, we are going to focus on the pool area, which is over here on the left. First, we will just fill this empty space in with smooth quartz. We also have to add some more smooth quartz here, just left of these stairs. We want to place a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, and then we just want to connect back. Then we are going to add a layer of smooth quartz slab on top of this. In addition to this, we are going to place a row of light blue stained glass that just extends from in front of our smooth quartz and connects to the left, like so. We will remove this row of grass in front of it and replace it with smooth quartz block. And we will also remove 2 rows of grass from inside of this area. So we'll start off with the larger area, and we will place smooth quartz block like this for the base of the pool. But this also means that we have to remove underneath the glass, and we have to place smooth quartz here, and then a further row of glass connecting down. We also have to replace underneath here the sides, and some of the grid as well. And I guess this is a little bit tricky as well, but we have to remove these. This is tricky to do because of the limited amount of space, but we have to remove all of this dirt and just replace it with smooth quartz. And we have to add glass underneath here and then replace this smooth quartz. And now let's just take a look. That is perfect. And we can just remove the grass here. We could even add maybe a layer of smooth quartz slabs to the base of this, just so that we have some different depths. We can just fill this area with water. So I like a little bit of a waterfall here, and then the rest is just going to be a regular pool. And there we go. That's perfect. We could even have like a waterfall effect here if we wanted to. That's also another option. So maybe we can have some like fancy stairs leading into the actual pool. So we could have something like that, or we could just have kind of like a jacuzzi area. It's kind of up to you. I actually like both ways. Next, we can move on to the stair section here, where we will first of all place 2 rows of birch planks in front of our birch planks, and then 2 rows of birch stairs extending forwards and down. We will remove 2 rows in front of them and place birch planks in the floor. And then we will place a row of 3 smooth quartz slab extending right from this wall to meet the birch planks. And then a smooth quartz block behind. We will place another one behind it with a smooth quartz slab on top of that. And then a smooth quartz block behind that. We will join to here, like so. And then we want to place oak leaves here and smooth quartz block behind, which we will then place some slabs on top of. And then we will just fill this empty section in with leaves. So this is the effect that we are looking for. Then we are going to place, in this area here, we want to place 1, 2 smooth quartz block extending underneath these 2 smooth quartz, and the same on this side as well. So like 1, 2, and we can then place smooth quartz slabs extending forwards from that second block, and we can join to this wall, and we can extend them from here and join to this wall. And we are then able to add oak leaves inside, just like so. And then we are going to place birch stairs here leading down to the ground. And we will remove these grass blocks and place birch planks instead. And as a matter of fact, this is a good time just to remove all of the grass / white concrete here just at the front of the build. And we can replace the majority of this with birch planks, but we want to place in front of these grass blocks here, we are going to have a driveway. So step 1, we are just going to remove all of this grass here. And the goal is for us to be able to place 3 rows of 1, 2, 3 stone stairs like this. So we want to have 3 rows of stone stairs behind and underneath the frame of the house, and we also want to excavate some of this as well. And I think it might just straight up be easier to remove underneath the smooth quartz sections and just place smooth quartz block. There we go. And then at the front here, we are just going to have a couple of rows of stone. And then we will have stone slabs extending down into the ground. And we will replace this dirt with just good old regular stone. So we have a driveway, like so, just leading down into the ground. And I did do this on the original. I'm frantically looking for some smooth quartz stairs to grab. Here, I actually placed like underneath these slab blocks, originally smooth quartz stairs, so kind of like this, and it adds a little bit of interest around this area, but you may or may not like that. Also, I've been thinking on it, I actually prefer this area the way that it was, so that means, or maybe even shrinking this area a little bit so we do have like a little 2x2 jacuzzi, like so. I think that this might look the best. Next, we are going to focus on the house itself. So to begin, we will come all the way over to this point here, and we will count inwards diagonally 1, 2, 3. This is where we start. Begin by placing 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, smooth quartz block extending up from our birch planks, and then extend to the right by 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We will then extend backwards by 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we will extend across the back of the build by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we will join down to the ground now. And not only that, we will also extend forwards. And we will join up to the previous part of the build like so. We will also place an additional smooth quartz block here. And then we will place 2 either light blue stained glass or glass pane. It's completely up to you, it's a preference. I'm going with glass though. And we will place 1, 2 glass, smooth quartz block, and then 1, 2 glass, smooth quartz block. We will place 2 additional rows of glass on top of the glass with smooth quartz block on top of the glass. We will then place 3 rows of glass on top of the smooth quartz block, and then we will place smooth quartz block on top of the glass. So we have 2, or rather 4, quite nicely shaped windows. We will then extend our smooth quartz block across to the left and down to this overhanging portion. We will extend this smooth quartz block up here next to this window, like so. We will then fill this rectangular section in with smooth quartz stairs, which sounds a little bit weird, but the texture is actually quite interesting. Then we are going to fill in between these windows in using smooth quartz block like this, and we will add some smooth quartz on the side. And then we will extend our smooth quartz across to the right, lining up with the front of the build, and we will do this with each one of these smooth quartz blocks. So we will form a wall like this. We will then move on to this side of the build, and we will place 5 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smooth quartz block extending towards the front of the build. Leave a gap of 2, 1, 2, and then we will place another row of smooth quartz extending forwards. We will also extend this top block here forwards and down to create the wall shape. We will also add 1, 2 smooth quartz block here in this corner with 1, 2 light blue glass. And we will extend the glass down by 2 rows. We also want to fill the majority of this wall in using smooth quartz block, but we do actually want to leave enough room for a doorway. So it's a double doorway here on this side with light blue stained glass just across the top of it. But the rest of this area can just be filled in with smooth quartz block, like so. Moving around to the front of the build, We will add an additional row of smooth quartz along the inside here, like this. We can actually extend the top just all the way across to the right, and we can join to the back here at a right angle. Then we want to add some black concrete, the first of which is here. So we want to add a row of black concrete that actually extends all the way up and just sits below the very top of the build like this. We then want to place 2 light blue stained glass just extending across from our black concrete, so 1, 2, and then we will mark out another black concrete, and then 2 more glass, black concrete, 2 more glass, black concrete, glass pane, gap, black concrete. Now we can extend each one of the black concretes up to the very top here, but we don't actually want them to join to the top per se. We can then place smooth quartz block in between them, like this in the middle, and then we will extend the glass pane and the glass block up and through, filling in all of this empty space, just like so. And that will give us this. Then we can place smooth quartz block all the way around the inside of this middle section here. We can add 1, 2, 3 rows of black concrete here towards the back, so it will look like this. And then we can just use light blue stained glass to fill in this empty space in an L shape, just like so. Perfect. And then we can seal up this area here. We can just place smooth quartz block extending up. The smooth quartz block can extend up as high as this. And then we actually have to find the middle of this area, which I do believe is these 2 rows here. It's easy enough to find out. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right, and that is clearly the middle. And then we can simply fill the second floor, or the middle part of the house, in using smooth quartz block. This creates the second floor. We can also fill the roof section in as well. This is as easy as just sealing up the entire top of the build using smooth quartz block. Next, we are going to place oak leaves in these positions. So against this wall, we will place oak leaves kind of just in the center of the wall with smooth quartz slab placed around them. Then we want to leave a gap of 2 from these 2 corners of the slab, so 1, 2, and then we will place a row of smooth quartz slab that extends from corner to corner, like this. We want to place a 2x2 square of campfires in the middle here, and then surround the campfires with smooth quartz slab. Then we'll leave a gap of 1 from this edge of the campfire and place grey concrete. And then we will place a series of smooth quartz stair to create a sofa, like so. And then on this side, we'll leave a gap of 1 and place grey carpet with smooth quartz stairs behind, just like this. Then we are going to add another row of smooth quartz block behind this sofa with oak leaves on top. And we actually want to start extending down into the ground. So directly behind this plant pot here, we want to have a set of birch stairs. Now, I do believe that 3 is enough, but it might be 4. The idea is that we want to extend down into this section of the build. It might actually be 4, in fact. And we want to connect to our garage. So this is, of course, the garage door. Here we go, that's perfect. And we want to create a garage space by excavating some of this grass. And this can actually be as big or as small as you like. You can see we actually have a load of space underneath the house, which is really cool. However, what I am going to do is this. I will add 2 rows of smooth quartz block either side of the garage door. I will then extend and connect the second row of smooth quartz block just all the way back. So whatever that connects back to. Then I'm going to add some smooth quartz here, just either side of the garage door, which helps to frame things a little bit. And I'll add some sea lanterns into the wall until we reach here. And I'll add a little bit of smooth quartz block just to frame the sea lanterns a little bit better. I think that looks pretty good. And we can add some smooth quartz like this. I think that this looks alright. Alternatively, we can kind of box this in a little bit more. Maybe we can make it feel a bit more like a secret sort of hallway like this. And add some sea lanterns into the opposite wall, just one every other block. And then for the garage floor, I'm just going to go with stone. And I am wondering whether we should have birch at the base of the stairs here, maybe even here. And we could even have doors, but I don't know whether that's even necessary or better. But I do feel as though that I'll just leave it like this. Next, we want to place some birch fence. We will place 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And 3 here. 1, 2, 3. We will also place 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And we just want to have 3 here, just opposite the side of the back door / side door. I'd still call it a back door. We then want to place smooth quartz slab on top of this and join it to the house. I think that I might even extend it back a little bit just so that it sits underneath that window. But we then want to extend that smooth quartz slab all the way forwards to our birch fence and then across. And the goal is just to fill in the gap leading all the way over to the furthest, there we go, to the furthest birch fence. So we create a nice overhang. And from here, we will place a smooth quartz stair in this position and this position with smooth quartz slab in front, white carpet here, red carpet in front, and then we will place flower pot here, dead bush here, and an oak leaf here. Then we will come to the side of the build, and starting in this corner, we will place a spruce fence with 2 oak leaves on top. And we will leave a gap, place a spruce fence with 2 leaves on top, so on and so forth, leading to the back door. So I don't want to place one here, but I do want to place some extending across the back of the build, all the way to this window. In the same sort of fashion, we want to have this. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, with that final detail added, we have officially completed part 1 of this tutorial, the house. In part 2, I will show you how to make the entire inside of the build. You can find a link down below in the description. But until then, you may be interested in becoming a channel member. You can click the join button that will be somewhere on the screen right now. This does cost money and is a monthly subscription, but you do get some perks. The first of which is a download link for my city design world. This has every single build that I have placed in my city, arranged in order, and labelled. This perk also comes with schematics for the mods Litematica and World Edit, so you can easily reference and copy and paste these builds into your worlds in any way that you'd like. However, if you're not interested in any of that building business, the highest tier allows you to download the most current version of Minicity. There are also some minor perks, including loyalty badges displayed next to your name whenever you comment something down below on my videos. Depending on how long you have been a channel member, you gain a more prestigious helmet, with the highly coveted gold builder's hat being the most valuable. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.